Oh my goodness, you guys. I didn't have the sound turned on. Let's see. I guess I could start it from the beginning. Let me just start this from the beginning. And then I'm so sorry. Okay. Because you guys don't want to miss this interview.
The CDC has ever seen. Okay, where did you get that information from that the CDC has never seen this? That's what I was told by someone that's been researching this. Well, I'm going to finally use the word allegedly for the first time in my life. Yes, allegedly. Allegedly. That's the first time I've ever used that word, allegedly. Ever. Allegedly, they got a new STD going. So when I start thinking about having this secluded group of people, you have the one person convincing everyone that they don't need any healing. He can heal them. They don't need any medications. I don't know. It's just starting to sound like Tuskegee Airmanish to me.
Okay, Shaka Zulu is here.
You know what? Oh, Shaka's here?
Yeah, he's here.
You got it?
You should see Shaka Zulu in the queue. And I'm going to mute up.
Pulling it up. Hold on a second. Got him. Good afternoon. Hi.
Right. What's going on? How you doing?
Shaka Zulu. I want to introduce you to my friend Tokyo Tony.
How you doing, Tokyo?
I'm doing fine. Have you ever seen me?
No.
Well, this will be the first time, and it won't be the last. So let me ask you a few questions, baby. First of all, let's start here. Let's do business first. What's your Cash App?
What's the Cash App?
It's Azim Zulu 111.
Oh, you got spelling letters. I'm an old lady.
Okay, it's AZEEN ZULU 111.
Okay, let me read it back. AZEEN ZULU 111.
Yes.
Dollar sign in front.
Dollar sign in front, yes.
Gotcha. All right, well, let me start off here by saying, welcome, guys, here to the platform. We're going to do a little chit-chat. Because this is like, and I talk real, okay? So don't be offended, because I'm a straight up.
Oh, man, listen, I'm let's go. Shoot from the hip.
I'm a wild one, and you're a wild one too. I want to know, is that your baby I hear in the background? Sounds so cute.
That is him.
Oh, what's the baby's name?
Shaka Zulu.
So is that his birth name, or is that a name you just call him on the pastime?
No, that's his birth name as well as mine.
Oh, okay. That's your birth name as well?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. How you doing, little lady in the background that's giving me, look, Mama got all the cash. She holds the bag. Mama holding the bag. How you doing, baby?
She left for a minute.
Okay. Let me know when she returns to the room. All right. Let me ask, are these going to be straight questions? Okay. Because I was told that you're a straight up kind of guy and you that nigga. One, are you gay?
No.
Are you bisexual?
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Okay. Are you right now, honestly, seeing any doctor for any disease?
No.
Have you had a disease since you've been with them?
No.
How long have you been with them?
Who's them?
Harbin.
Oh, how long was I with them?
You're okay.
Like what? He don't know what she's talking about.
I was with them not long. I was probably with them about 3 months, but I've been dealing with them, knowing them for like 4 years. So.
Okay, so we're gonna say 4 years. That's where we're gonna go. Then we'll muscle down to the 3 months. Okay. Like that. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all, subscribe to the or everybody page and stay in touch. All right, this is the next thing. And thank you for the gifts and everything, you guys. The next question is this. When you got with Nature Boy, since you're not gay, what was the purpose of ever being bothered and then being there for 4 months after knowing this guy for 4 years, knowing what type of person he is? Why would you want to be bothered and join a clique?
Well, the first time it wasn't.
I'm not going to call it a cult. We'll use the C word.
Call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. The first time I went there, I was only there for 5 days. I was just there as a guest. I wasn't there as a member. I was just there as a guest. But they asked me to join while I was there as a guest, and I ended up leaving.
Mm-hmm. So,
but it wasn't a bad experience though. Like nothing happened. Like it was just some people that I went with didn't fit with what they had going on. So I chose to leave with the people.
That means you're not a member. You're not fitting this criteria that we have up here right now. You're not fitting. No, you're not fitting the criteria. The question is,
I was telling you.
You don't have any say in this. You haven't been there. You ain't did that. You ain't suck his dick. You wasn't in a motherfucking room with him while he beating a bitch and getting his ass licked by a dog.
Are you sure?
Gotta keep in mind, all that was kept private.
I was talking about the very first time.
One quick second.
Wait.
I was trying to answer her question.
To you how everything is orchestrated there. You will see. What he's saying is his visit was just temporary, but then he went there later on. But
Okay. Thank you. You got to narrate this. That's why it's good you're here. Okay, because I'm like, why is he even here? Got it. And you got a cute little face too, little dumpling. Yes, how old are you?
I don't have an age.
Oh, me either. Yeah. Call me 05 nigga for life. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. So was there any drugs involved? Illicit drugs. Lucid.
No.
Maybe cocaine, that's here and there.
Weed.
Just weed?
Yes. Weed and alcohol.
What kind of environment was it? Was it like
it was always a different environment because we were always in different places. We were never in the same place for a long time.
So what was the head idea of this? Meaning, are y'all like settlers, gypsies, cults, running around, fuck the law? What was your CeeLo? What was your what was the purpose?
I was a vegan chef, so I was there to be the chef when I came there.
Oh, you were the chef. Okay.
Absolutely. Everybody came there with a purpose to add to what was going on.
Okay, a corporation.
Pretty much.
Okay, got you. A corp. Okay. So the women that were there, is this anything like the Davinovich?
I don't know what that.
Okay, well don't worry. That was the Waco. You heard about the Waco, Texas, the cult leader had all the people there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I heard a little bit of something about that.
You're nothing like that?
I heard a little bit about that.
People can leave on their free will, no?
Yeah, they can. They can leave whenever they get ready.
Oh, they can leave.
Yeah, those people who were there want to be there.
So what did you witness as far as the happiness? Like, did the girls, were they jolly, like platinum hair, going to beauty supply, had titties out all day, fucking each other?
They didn't. They just got to do whatever their talent was, and they were supposed to be there, nurturing themselves and their talent.
So basically, he's coming through as a religious leader. It sounds like
they just supposed to speak the knowledge, and they came there to proclaim the kingdom, his kingdom, and his information. Okay,
what's the kingdom of what?
The Carbonation Kingdom. That's the kingdom.
Okay.
It's not his word, his wisdom, his information that he gives to the people. That's his information. That's his knowledge.
So he's the Messiah.
Five sciences. He's the Messiah to them. Yes.
Okay. Now we get into it. Okay, we got to that part. So he's their Messiah. So he's
what do you call himself? The Messiah of the Earth Flame. He's the Black Messiah to all the Black people. It's all the melanated people.
Okay, the Black Messiah. Okay. Now, let me ask you, if he's a black Messiah, what if he proven to be a Messiah? Did they ever look up the word Messiah?
I'm not sure what they did. You know, I can only speak for what I did. I can only speak on my.
What did you do? Did you believe? You obviously not believe because you're gone, but did you believe at the time he was perhaps the Messiah?
No. I did not. I just knew that there was an opportunity. Go ahead, Jaguar.
I just want to tap in because there's something that I want to touch before you guys move past this. We won't. We still have more. Were you there as a spectator, or were you there looking for the same journey that I've heard so many people talking about?
No, I was there on the journey, but I was also there, you know, as a branding myself as well, you know. So it was more of a business opportunity for me.
A business opportunity.
It was more like a partnership to me,
like as far as what? Partnering
as far as partnering up with, as far as making sure finances were there, as far as making sure that everybody's needs was met.
So I want to ask you a question. If your interest in Carbon Nation was based off of financial profit or gain, honestly, do you think you were really paying attention to everything that was happening around you?
Absolutely.
Is it possible that you could have had tunnel vision because you were only focused on one thing?
Nope.
Okay. All right, next question. Is there any prostitution going on? Male or female?
What's your definition of prostitution?
Prostitution is selling your body for money.
Ain't that what we doing right now, Vigo?
No, we're talking on the interview.
Oh. Okay.
You can decline to answer. You don't have to say it. You can say
I was just making sure that because donations, y'all might consider that prostitution.
No, we're not considering pussy. I'm married.
Oh, okay.
I'm not buying no dick from you.
I just feel like if you're giving your energy to anything other than yourself, then you're selling yourself to it.
Okay, but is
at some point,
is it prostitution? Meaning with money involved, exchange, your hand in mine? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. So it was like general love and affection.
So he's taking that question really personal. On that question, he's taking it real personal. So I'm telling you, in the back of my mind, I had this sick feeling, allegedly, that he's got them out there doing all kinds of things to make him money.
Not all the time.
Okay, so the part that it wasn't love and affection, what was going on the part that it wasn't all the time?
I think he was in his emotions that he didn't know how to handle himself.
Which means?
For somebody who says that they're the Messiah, I feel like he went beneath himself a lot of times, the way he handled himself.
Okay, in which way? Is it sexual or moral?
Both. Sexual, physical, verbal.
Is that due to him being with a man? I'm sorry, Jaguar, you're next. I just wanted to jump in right quick because you're saying that you doubted his ability to be the Messiah because he seemed to be being spiritually irresponsible.
Absolutely.
In your opinion.
Absolutely.
Okay. So all that being said, were you present when the fight between Velvet and Malia had happened?
No, I had just left.
You had just left, but you were present for the build-up.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. So, in your opinion, do you think that Nature Boy encouraged that discord between his two wives?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He manipulated everything that happened that was wrong in that situation.
Well,
he manipulated everybody's energy.
He manipulated everybody's energy.
Right.
No.
I was there for a few fights.
You was
One of the
there
real
for
nigga
one
moments?
fight. It was Speak Malaya. Oh, okay.
We stopped having real nigga moments after they came back from Hawaii. Everything went in and out after that.
Okay, let me. Is it anytime I say It might be too much. You can decline. I know you're human. Okay, I just want to let you know that.
It ain't even. It's just the way you asking the questions. That's all.
But that's okay. But you're doing a good
And I
job.
just don't really know your intentions. 100% of what your intentions are behind these questions. So that's why I kind of hesitate on the way that I answer the question.
No, it's perfectly fine. We're all human here. It's okay. We don't be go. We know niggas watching. Okay, this is my next question. As far as the young lady, I can hear she's back. Can I talk to her?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well.
You ever heard of me, Tokyo Tony?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and I'm a crazy motherfucker, they say, but I'm really
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too, dog baby. What's your name?
I'm Azine.
Azine, is that your natural name or?
No, I gave myself that name.
Oh, okay. Where it comes from is beautiful. Azine?
Well, it's an African name, and it means one who has eternal beauty.
And you do.
Thank you.
All right. That's your baby?
Yes, that's my child.
How old? I didn't ask daddy for a reason. How old? Because if they get it wrong, mama be like, you know that baby. He's 4 months.
Well, he's 1, but he'll be 2 in April.
Okay, his birthday coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me so I can get him a gift, okay?
Okay, I'm grateful.
All right, no problem. Listen, being in there, were you there at the same time as Shaka?
Yes.
Okay. Did he, I'm speaking of Nature Boy when I say he. Did he, was he ever jealous of your relationship or did you keep that away?
I mean, I would never say he was jealous. No, I couldn't say he was jealous, but I can say that he did try to separate us several times.
Okay. Well, guess what? As a grown woman to another grown woman, that's jealous.
Okay.
You don't separate a relationship in no type, no way, no form. It's a form of jealousy. Okay, especially your situation. Did he ever try to have sex with you? Maybe after you had sex with your man?
He pulled his penis out on me and insinuated that he wanted to do something, but nothing went further than that ever.
Okay, so what about this semen sipping cup shit?
You said what?
What about some semen drinking shit or something?
There you go.
Oh, I guess there's this joke about them drinking his semen, and I've never seen anyone.
There you go.
Downloads, yes. Okay, because so one of his teachings really is that.
Oh, something's clicking. Okay, go ahead. That's better.
Is it me?
Yeah, it was you. It's okay. Go ahead. We listen. Thank you, guys.
So his download. So one of his beliefs is really that the way to get the information is through him in all ways, be it through his semen. So for the women, they really do have to like drink his semen to really get connected to him. That's how he feels, to really get connected.
Not trying to be vulgar, but we straight up on this one. You know what I mean? I mean, is he sexually? Okay, we'll try to get this together. Is he having sex with them and then pull it out and do what a couple might do, or is he just jerking up, doing his thing and say, "Come in and do it"? Or
I mean,
is sharing it, her shot like a shot glass? What is it? What's going on?
it's the sexual experience he's having with them, like whether there's all of them together or one at a time. Like I know that while I was there was a moment where he went in the room and he just had them all suck his dick, like whatever they're feeling. I suppose I'm not always present for these. I'm actually never present for these things.
Okay, so what made you so exempt?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
You so exempt from the situation?
Because I had a partner.
So
There was a room. Okay, so when we had rooms set up, it was always couples in one room and single people in the whole other room.
Oh.
So the single women have their own room, the single men have their own space. So like if you were to go in the room with the single women, what happens? It's like what happens in there stays in there. Sometimes he make them all suck his dick.
Okay, so basically this is like a big fat controlled orgy.
I mean, sure, if that's how you want to look at it.
I mean, that's basic. Is like trying to get in the atmosphere with it, but it's kind of hard. But at the same time, did he give y'all rewards, or did he give you diamonds, furs, coats?
I would say during my experience, rewards would be us going out of the house, leaving the house, whether that means we get to the beach or we went to the skating rink. That's him trying to treat us, or letting us drink, having drinks, and just having fun. That's what he did. He didn't, and he bought us what we needed. He didn't just buy it.
So he basically was your God.
Yeah, he was our
Okay, so
Messiah at that time.
okay, so let me ask you. So the things that you've learned in your life from your mom, dad, or grandma, or whomever in the neighborhood, whomever, did you not understand that this isn't reality? At what point did you realize that, wait a minute, this man bleed red blood, sick. I mean, this is crazy. Like, when did you really say this is enough? Like, come on.
For me, I was over it within.
That's a good way.
Within like a week, I was kind of over it, and I would tell Shaka, hey, whenever you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. And it was partially because not every day was horrible. In the beginning, it was kind of staying.
So you went in, is what I'm trying to say. You went in knowing that.
I went in having understanding that people had experiences there. That's what I went in like. And I'm like,
What do you mean?
and I
Break
also did,
that down. Experiences? What do you mean?
everyone who talks about what happened when they were there, the beatings and everything that was said before I went there.
So it's not a secret. Meetings are
No,
not a secret.
it's not a secret. But I
So
will say,
you join.
but I will say this: a lot of what happened there was private until I got there. Things were getting worse. By the time we got there, things were getting worse in that environment. A lot of the things that happened.
What do you mean
like
work?
like the beatings. The beatings. That was the first time he ever hit anyone in front of the group. He's never actually, gone out and beat the women just in a group.
Wow. So did he beat the men or the women?
Just the women. He didn't put his hands on the men.
Doesn't that tell you something right there?
Absolutely.
So, was you pregnant there?
The very first time in Mexico, I was pregnant when I went there. This last time where I stayed for like 2 months, I had my child.
So you was there and you left and went back.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jaguar.
Huh?
I got to tap in.
Yes, ma'am.
Who delivered your child?
I was in the hospital when I gave birth.
Okay, so you did go to the hospital.
Well, I did try to have a home birth with my husband.
Mhm.
However, it was taking too long for my water to break, and I was getting tired. So I told him, let's go to the hospital so I can finish this up. It was like 30 hours.
And you were allowed to go to the hospital.
Absolutely.
Okay, so basically what I'm trying to get at is
I didn't give birth there. I was separate from that when I gave birth.
right, you were in labor there.
No, I didn't. I wasn't in carbonation or anything.
Oh, you had already left.
Yeah, I gave birth.
Okay, so you didn't
during carbonation.
Okay, so my question to you is, were you there with any of the pregnant women?
Yes, I was there. The very first time when I was pregnant, Velvet was also pregnant. Serenity, I don't know if you guys know who she is.
Yes,
She
sir.
and
I
somebody
talked to
was there.
Serenity.
Yes, she was pregnant at that time. I think it was just them two that was pregnant at that time. That was the very first time I went. We were all pregnant around the same time. This last time I went, Zoka was pregnant.
And what was Zoka's pregnancy like? What did you see during Zoka's pregnancy? How was her treatment? The prenatal, like how did it go so wrong?
The way I saw it was definitely toxic, just because of the way they talked about the child. Bless her. She got to eat more than everybody else because she was pregnant. However, the way they talked about that child, the way she felt about that child, and it gets me emotional thinking about it, but
Let me ask you, what was your mental state? No, let me take it back. What's the difference in your mental state now and then?
What's the difference between my mental state? I choose to just focus on myself and continue on my own path and create my own path instead of trying to put myself in the middle of someone else's, I suppose. Like, my mental state is just, I took that experience and I took those lessons, and now I'm going to apply what I've learned from it.
So what made you discover this? Because it was a discovery.
I mean, just going through it, that was the discovery. Having to see how they live and how things are progressing. Because like I said, when we went there the first time, things weren't like they are this last time I was there for 2 months.
Okay, so your intentions did not meet your expectations, basically?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what was your deal in coming? Were you just a tag-along wife, or did you have a corporation?
I'm sorry, say that one more time because you're going in and out.
I'm sorry. I said, did you come along just as the wife, quote unquote, like a tag along, or did you come with a job, to be a part of the corporation?
I joined because I wanted to build with women. Can you hear me?
Yeah, say that again. I'm sorry.
I said I joined because I wanted to build with women. The idea was presented to Shaka, and he presented it to me. And I told him, okay, why not go into this experience and see what I can get from it?
Okay, and what idea was that? What was that, to go into women to do what? To mentor?
I wanted to build with the women that were there. I wanted to see if I could grow with them. And I wanted to see if I could really learn about their knowledge because it's something I'm interested in. The way
Look,
I'm interested in that.
Tonk, I gotta jump in here because she's having a conversation that I've been dying to have.
Okay, go.
You were looking for an experience of oneness, of fellowship.
I'm looking for an experience where I can really truly live in tune with who I am. And they have knowledge about that I agree with, that I want to practice, that I want to implement in myself. So me joining them is me looking for that. But when I'm getting there, you see it's not that. You see it's really hard to actually do that.
No, but that's what I want to get at. And this isn't me trying to find a way to minimize. It's really trying to get everybody to understand the psychology behind what makes someone like Nature Boy so attractive. There is an attraction. Everyone that I talk to has had this magnetic thing with him. And I think he comes in offering this doctrine, and he comes in offering this eternal wisdom and knowledge, and then he creates this personal connection where almost as if you don't get it from him, you're not going to get it, or you're not going to get it right. Am I pinging on correct anywhere here?
Let me tag on that so she can't go on.
Okay.
I need to ask within those questions. Do you believe in Satan?
Do I believe in Satan?
Yes. Do you believe Satan exists?
I believe in that energy, yes.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I believe in that energy.
But listen, because that's another question. Okay, the same question. So, do you believe that the universe has anything to do within our life?
Do I believe that the universe, and then you broke up, I'm sorry.
Do you believe that the universe has anything to do with our life or within our light?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can say yes to that, but that's a form of basis of pure mass and energy. So do you equate Satan in the universe as one, or God in the universe as one? Or at all?
Both.
So Satan is of the universe equated as one, and so in God in the universe is equated as one.
Okay, wait a second. So
there is no separation.
Wait a minute.
I want to take a second. not to set the room, but to focus the room. Because there's some people in here here that's saying, you know, that they're lost, that they don't understand where we are.
You have to
So
wait.
let me just do a quick commentary. I got it. We got. I want to make sure everybody's filled in. I don't want anybody to miss what's happening here. So let me just give 1 second. We're talking about Nature Boy's appeal and attraction and how he uses religion to confuse people. That's really what we're talking about. I know Toke has some very serious questions she's about to ask, but I want to put this into context for the audience that is watching. This man is using spiritual guidance and spiritual enlightenment to abuse people.
However, nobody here has said that yet.
I'm saying,
No, she not meaning we know that he's doing this because we had on the last panel. But this set of people haven't said that because they had a free will. Where they go? They had a free will.
I'm right here.
Okay, and free choice, right? Free will. We need you to pop up, baby. I can't talk to the screen. It feels funny.
So I'm feeding right now, and I don't want to get.
Oh, okay. Tell Daddy he come up.
All right, okay.
It feels crazy. There we go. I just feel better. Okay, she can answer the questions though, and then you can too. Double it up. Again, ask, does she believe it? Okay, we asked all of that. So she believes that the universe, Satan, and God basically is all one pure energy. Correct?
Is that what she told you?
Mm-hmm.
No,
She's right there beside you. She hear me?
I mean, I'm a little further away from her right now.
Okay. Yes. So
Yes, she said yes.
okay, she said yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So answer this quick question: do she believe in aliens?
She said, "Do you believe in aliens?" She said yes.
Okay, so she's one with the universe. Okay, I get it. Okay, so
What's your definition of alien?
alien is anything that's not on Earth.
Is anything that's not on Earth.
Anything that's terrestrials, like the stars and shit. But I'm gonna tell you a secret. You ready for this? At
So do you
nighttime,
think a dog is an alien?
who?
Is a dog an alien?
No, he's of Earth
Why is he not an alien?
because he's of Earth.
Can you tap into the same language he speaks?
No, your dog doesn't speak a language.
Then what makes that doesn't make him extraterrestrial, doesn't it?
No, he's of Earth. Extraterrestrial means not on Earth. Anything
So
that's
then what is not on Earth?
listen,
Tell me
we're.
something that is not on Earth.
Let me give you
And how do you know that it's an extraterrestrial if it's not on Earth?
I'm about to tell you. We're in something called a listemosphere. Are you listen? We live on Earth between the atmosphere, the listemosphere. Then you have the stratosphere. That's outside of Earth. Anything outside of Earth, like your Messiah, he can't be from Earth if he's a Messiah, correct? It's an earthly man.
No, I don't know if that's correct or not.
It's just a quick question.
I don't know if that's correct or not what you're saying.
No, Oh, you don't know if you're a Messiah
Absolutely.
of Earth?
No, I'm talking about when you talking about the Earth planes and all the different
No,
dimensions.
you asked the question about the question, right? Come on, Shaka.
I'm just trying to get an understanding of where you're coming from.
This is where I'm coming from.
He's playing
So we get a
stupid.
better understanding.
You equated everything to a dog, a pet.
I just asked, was it an extraterrestrial? I was just trying to get an
No, he's
understanding
from
of
the
what your
Earth.
definition of
So what I
extraterrestrial.
did was I gave an intelligent answer to your question because you asked me and I said, no, we're between something called the listemosphere.
wait, I gotta tap in right here. Shaka,
He just want to play. I'm going to get him.
I know, but Shaka, what you're doing is
Because y'all
You're
don't
taking
play like that. Y'all
sarcasm.
not really
Wait a
asking
minute.
real legitimate questions.
you're using sarcasm.
Because she's
You're
not
using
really asking
sarcasm.
legitimate questions, to be honest.
Yeah,
If
I
you
get
don't
it,
want
But
to ask
you
questions,
are
I think
using
there's a
it for
better
the
way to ask
sarcasm, and we're
questions.
trying to ask you
I
what
think
your
that there's a better way for her to
intellectual
ask
knowledge
questions.
base.
That's all I'm saying.
Hold on.
So I feel like she's playing with me, so I'm
Let me-
playing with her.
I'm not playing to you.
He's not playing with you. I promise you that.
This
So
is
what's up with all the alien questions? Like, what is the
This
aliens
is what
got
I
to do?
do. Listen, don't
What
get
picture are you trying to paint with the aliens? And all, if
I'm not-
you really want to ask me a question, just ask me a question. That's
That
not
is-
asking me a question. Do I believe in aliens and the moons and the stars? That ain't got nothing to do with this. You take it somewhere totally. Let's get to the questions. Like, if you're gonna ask me a question,
Listen.
I don't. So what narrative are you trying to paint? Because that ain't got nothing to do with nature.
We're all good. So I say
Wow.
150. 160. Great. So the question this is to the audience.
Okay. Jaguar, can you bring up submissive?
But, and I'm gonna explain.
This is what I want to ask you first, Miss Nikki.
Okay.
He got offended. He got offended.
Okay, look, I have spoke with him several times, okay? And if maybe like you would have got to the point of some of the things.
I was trying to get to the point. That's why I have questions written down. I'm getting to the point.
Oh,
And
okay.
we're talking about if he has a Messiah, that's what I'm getting to. That's why I asked her. He was better to talk to anyway.
He wasn't going to answer those questions, and that's
Okay,
why
well,
I
have
asked him.
spoke with him about a lot of things, and if some of the questions is on there, I have spoke with him and numerous of ex-carbonation members. In regards to the statements and different stuff like that, I think he just probably maybe wanted to just get to the point.
It's not getting to the point where you're getting paid. It ain't no get to the point.
Right.
You really can't. Let me state this here as the host of the room. You cannot dictate to someone how to ask you their questions. What you can do is just decline to answer.
And I told him that.
Right.
I got that. But Tony, also, please understand, if you're not reading the comments in the chat,
I'm not.
see, we also have to take into account that some of the sarcasm and some of his actions might be in response to some of the stuff that people are saying about him in the chat because they're not talking about him nice.
Exactly, Jaguar. It's a lot of people.
So let's not forget that while we're having this conversation, that there is a whole audience of people that are watching.
Yes.
And that's why they weren't. No, I'm just saying that's why he wasn't looking into the camera talking to you, because they were in the comments.
Oh.
Right. And I also want to let you know this here. A lot of people is rebellious against Shaka's story because they felt like he should have fought Nature Boy when Nature Boy pulled his penis out on Azine in the shower. So you got some bitter people, and then
That's
you have
he
some.
was that bit too. That's why.
Well, see now that, from what I understand, when I spoke with a couple of the carbonation members, the only one that was suspect of having sex with Nature Boy was Loyal, True, and Solar. Is what I'm gathering from when I spoke with them.
So you allow a man to put his dick in your your pregnant girlfriend face. And
right, and that's why everyone in the comments is attacking him because they felt like he should have handled the situation different. But at the same time, he had $30,000 wrapped into the business that they came together to do. So
I'm gonna send you $50. I'm gonna send you that $50, Mr. Divine, because they ain't getting shit off of my
Shaka actually went over there on a business partnership. But as he got there, he was trying to sleep with Shaka's wife and fit him in as the other members that was there. And that didn't go so well. So what Shaka did was secretly took his money back out of the investment, grabbed his wife and his child, and left. He as well visualized Malaya getting viciously beat in a circle by Velvet. And, if maybe you would have just been a little patient with him, you would have heard a lot of things. And the way carbonation is set up, from what I'm gathering from a lot of ex-carbonation members that I spoke with, the women sleeps upstairs with Nature Boy. Loyal is the floor boy. He sleeps in front of Nature Boy's door. Okay? The men have to go outside, downstairs, in tents or whatever. So, when some of this abuse sexually and all this stuff goes on, the only person
They weren't
that
present.
fully knows what's going on is Loyal. Because he's the door boy.
We need somebody that's there, Mr. Divine.
Well, Loyal, you would never get Loyal on here because Loyal is his woman. That's his bitch. And he's not going anywhere. You got to understand, these are not men over there. These are bitches.
Are they feminine or
Yes,
manly?
they're very feminine.
See, Kim, I want to jump in here because now that
So they was irrelevant anyway.
well, the thing is it's not that they're irrelevant. It's just that they're still not.
Question.
They can't be complete with their own situation. They can't be complete with that. There's
Okay,
no.
well, I'm going to say this here. I don't want to cut you off, Jaguar, but I'm going to say this here. The men that was not allowing him to fuck them in the ass is not there.
Exactly. So, but my point is, he came there for financial gain, bought into the doctrine for the money, and then when he realized he wasn't no different than anybody else, and this dude was just using another hustle to get at his wife, he stole the money back, stole his wife, and he ran off.
Right. He was trying
So let's understand this. He's not going to be ready to be honest about any of that with anybody. Because the thing is, he came down there on a hustle and got hustled.
Got you. Now let me tell you, Miss Divine, what I think triggered him. Let me tell you something. When you speak like that and people get offensive, I didn't even get to what I was going to say. Because I was going to say, if he's human and he bleed like you, he has semen like you, he gets women pregnant, why would you have stayed that long? And then I would have gotten into the thing about, you know, the pregnant and how do you know that he didn't fuck your pregnant pussy, that she wouldn't tell you that we get fucked up or we get put out or we moving around and where y'all get y'all money from. I was going to ask him all that type of things, like what's his patience.
I'm going to add this, Tokyo, and I just want to be completely honest from all the men that I have spoke with. All the masculine men that I think that he wasn't able to fuck are not there. Now, I'm going to say this here. The ones that's over there, Nature Boy has had dick all over them, from the mouth to the ass, and I'm going to keep it real. But the ones that left, he was trying to demasculate them by taking their woman first and then fucking the woman and try to fuck them.
Okay, well, that's all we got for you guys. So,
I just started to.
all right. Thank you guys for watching. If you could hit that like button or subscribe if you haven't already, I'd appreciate that. See you guys soon.